Is this a concern that if you rush him back, it could lead to a prolonged injury?
That's always, and with that any injury, that we take that into consideration. Kilgore, Rashad, every injury that comes into consideration. So we'll do what's best for the player always, and there's always a long vision here. It's a long season. We got a lot of games left to play. So to have, we wouldn't want to have a setback that would lead to, instead of one game, it could be, 7, 8 games. Like you never want to do that. So that's always the case with anytime we bring a guy back. And the idea is that he'll be back for the long haul when he is back. Excuse me.
I wanted to ask you, with Rashad going down, I know Stevie Parker has been in there working with the safeties as well. Is that just the person who's going to fill that void?
We've got a few guys who've played the safety, safety type of roles. Bobby, obviously. Wiltz has played in some safety roles. Parker, Rowe, he's even played in some safety type of roles. Walter Aiken, obviously. He's Rashad's backup. So we've had a few different guys. So, look, Rashad's a really good player. Plays a lot of different positions for us. So, it's kind of, replace Rashad by committee in a lot of ways.
There was something in the last game that I haven't gotten to ask you about yet. There were 3 third downs where the team got off the field. 3rd and 7 incomplete, 3rd and 10 gain of 1, 3rd and 6 incomplete. And there was one defensive lineman and a bunch of linebackers and defensive backs moving around. I know that's been used in other places. When you guys do that, what are some good things about it? What opportunities does it create?
Well, it gets speed on the field first and foremost. And, we want to be as fast and athletic and aggressive as we can. So I would say it starts right there. And then, from it's a hard look for, an offensive line and a quarterback. So, but it's hard for us to kind of get in the right spots defensively as well. So at the end of the day, we want to disguise. We want to give them different looks, but, you never disguise to the point where you can't execute. And that's something we talk to the players about. So we'll continue to try to disguise and find different ways to do that. That was one grouping. We may show a different one this week. But disguise is only good if you can execute. At the end of the day, we need this guy, these few guys in these spots and these guys covering these guys and, however we scheme it up. So we'll try to disguise. Buffalo's a good team. They do a good job as far as diagnosing what you're doing and finding ways to get things blocked or get things covered or get things really executed on their end based on what their opponent's doing. So it'll be a tough test.
Ryan Lewis was a recent addition. It was the first full week of practice.
Yeah.
So much you foresee some playing time going into this game.
Ryan, he came in. He's in good shape. He's smart. This is a tough kid. I mean, I've spent some time with him. We'll see. It's hard to come in, one weekend and jump out there. We've had a couple guys do it this year. If Ryan's, he's put the work in. I know that. I'll tell you that. But we'll just see how this shakes out. He may be in there. It may be defensively. It may be in the kicking game. But he's definitely eager to play. So hopefully we can get him out there. But look, you can only have 46 guys at the game, and got to have some inactive. So.
I'll ask you about Charles Harris. He's had reduced playing time the last 2 weeks. A lot of it coincides with Taco Charlton's emergence. Mm-hmm. How do you keep a guy's confidence lifted up in that situation where he's kind of been moved out of the starting role?
And I think, each individual player, we try to, I think I don't think, there's a confidence situation here with Charles or really anyone else on this team. I think if you work hard, you put the team first, you do everything possible. I think there's a piece with that. Charles has done that. I think every week is different in this league. So I think what you need to do is, as players, as coaches, as an organization, is move on to the next challenge, which is, whatever meeting the next meeting is, whatever walkthrough, whatever practice, and then obviously the game. And do everything you can to be productive within your next challenge. So I think that's that's the case. I know that's the case with Charles. I mean, that's the conversations I've had with him, and he's a talented guy. So I think he'll have some opportunities to make some plays for us.
I want to ask you about his wrist injury because it's been lingering since the spring.
Yeah.
Is it just something? Is it an actual injury or something that he just plays with a brace?
Well, I mean, he's got the brace on, so it's something that he deals with on a daily, weekly basis, and I think we've got a lot of players dealing with things that have lingered or they wear a knee brace or a wrist brace or a shoulder harness or whatever the case may be. So it's a tough game. It's guys get dinged, and it's just something he's dealt with, and he hasn't complained about it once, to be honest. So that's a good thing. I mean, honestly, it's the first time I've even thought about it because he doesn't even he doesn't complain about it, but it's there, obviously.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.